Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. This is an introduction to taking 111 from me, specifically a Trident Tech. Um, Not all courses work the same, so this is all relevant to only my classes. Uh, I'm going to show you around the shell a little bit, tell you a couple of things about where things are going to be, what's going to be there, that kind of stuff. Not all the content is currently available. A lot of the things that I can see right now, you won't be able to see if you go into D2L at the moment because I have everything hidden. But I want to show you where some things are going to be and what you can expect. Uh, this being an online course, let me say that all exams are going to be given online in order to make sure that you can do that. Let me show you something that I expect you to be able to do and to do in the first few days. So I'm looking at the 111 shell for this particular class. One of the things that I want you to be able to do is go to the quizzes section, and you'll see that there's the Lockdown Browser Respondus Monitor test. So you're going to need both to be able to take your exams in this class. You need to run this test. If your computer system fails this test, that is not my problem. That is your problem. That is something that you need to deal with. You can talk to the TTC help desk, and they may or may not be able to help you with that. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but you need to make sure that you have a place where you can take these exams when they are scheduled for. You have a 2-day window for every exam. If you cannot make it for whatever reason, visit the content, syllabus and schedules, course policies for lecture. That will have any and all information about if you're going to miss an exam. Please understand that you have 2 days. I'm not going to take a lot of excuses for why you can't take the test when you're supposed to. It is important that you take the test when you're supposed to, because I need to be able to cover things that were on the test with the course. And if you haven't taken the test, that makes things complicated for me. Now, it's possible for me to put in restrictions to keep you from seeing it, but that's complicated for me to do, so I really don't like to do it. Other than that, here you will see the documents for our class. Here's your syllabus, the syllabus addendum, course policies, as I mentioned, and the schedule with due dates for this course. Okay, that schedule will have everything you need. All right, it will tell you what you need to do when. So hopefully you're familiar with Alex. If you're not familiar with Alex, Alex's information is found here under Alex. The MH Campus Connect will take you to Alex. If you click the MH Campus Connect and the Alex, that'll get you directly into our shell for Alex. Alex is required. You need to have everything done in Alex. Now, there are two components of things that you'll find in Alex. One, stuff for the lecture. So that's the homework for the lecture that you need to be doing. Two, lab. Okay. I am not your lab instructor. The lab materials have nothing to do with me and is handled by a completely different instructor. So you need to talk to them about the lab portion of this. But all of that will be found in Alex, okay? You are required to do both. Now, having said that, what else are you required to do for the lecture? Well, this is a copy of your textbook. It is found through Alex as well. You will see in all of the documents that I produced that there are listings given to the textbook so that you can refer to it. Okay. Are you required to? That's up to you. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Lots of people don't. I wouldn't recommend that, but that's beside the point. What else will you need to be looking at? Well, let's talk about that. If we go into the content section, you'll see that there's a bunch of stuff that says materials from Professor Twinter. Okay. She teaches this class as well. She's a fabulous instructor. I have given you everything that she typically gives to her students. Why have I done this? Because not everybody likes the instructor that they got. So I want to give you another place that you can look for information other than just my voice or your lab instructor. So that's why you have this here. All right. And that includes a bunch of practice, all of that, whole bunches of things. Okay. Sorry. Bear with me just a moment. Thank you for that pause. Like I said, you'll see stuff from Professor Twinter. There's a bunch of material related to her class that's in there. That's all provided just as a resource for you. The stuff for you that matters will be in Chem 111 Lecture Summer 2022. You'll see Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. Why does this matter? Because I'm going to talk about that. So anything that's in Unit 1 can be on Test 1. Anything up to in Unit 2 can be on Test 2, including Unit 1. And anything on Unit 3 up to and including Unit 1, 2, and 3 can be on Test 3. We will talk about materials from Unit 2 before your first test. Okay, so that's what I'm mentioning. Now, Unit 1 will have lecture names for each of the lectures that we're going to do that you'll find in here. There will be a couple of pieces of information that you'll find for each and every lecture. One, a list of topics that includes the sections in your textbook that are part of it. That's one. PowerPoints. Those are my PowerPoints that I put together for that particular topic. And then a recorded lecture that goes with those PowerPoints. Those three things, your ALEKs and any labs, are considered essential to passing this class. So one thing I have to mention, just in case you didn't know, the lab is required for this class. You cannot pass the lecture without the lab. So if you fail to do everything in the laboratory, i.e. if you fail to do anything in the laboratory, then you cannot pass this class. You can get bad grades on things and still pass the class. It happens. But you have to have participated in that to be able to do it. Okay. So those are the things that you're going to find in here. Again, a list of topics, the PowerPoint, and the recording. All right. I sometimes put in practices to go with it, some practice questions that you should be able, that I think you should be able to answer, and there will be answer keys provided for those. If they appear, you will get an answer key at some point, not necessarily at the exact same time that it gets posted. So that's what you will get for everything. Those will start appearing as soon as I can get my voice to cooperate, and you will get those materials. All right. So those are the things that you need to know about ALEKS. Getting your homework done in ALEKS is all covered in the how to do stuff in the lecture schedule. You'll see due dates for everything. You'll also see them in ALEKS for when things are due in ALEKS. Make sure that you adhere to those due dates. One other thing, if you have office hours, I have office hours Monday through Thursday. Those happen both virtually and in person. So if you are on campus and you want to come and see me, my office is in building 970. My office number is 302L. My phone number for my office is 843-854-6699. And you can call and I will escort you into my office. Those office hours are 12 to 1, Monday through Thursday. If you cannot meet with me during that time, that's fine. Let me know and we'll see what we can do to set something up. It's kind of what they pay me for, to help you guys, so don't worry about it. If you need to contact me about one of the lectures that you've recorded, please give me an idea what the name of the lecture is, an approximate time code. It's sort of kind of what I was talking about, and what your question is. That helps me with figuring out what it is that you're having problems with. So I think that's everything for right now. Like I said, I will continue to put things up as we move forward. I really hope that this is a good experience. Chemistry can be quite a bear and a lot to deal with, especially the second half of the class, because we're expecting you to know pretty much everything from 110 and to have a good grasp on that as you walk in. So if you have questions, comments, problems on anything, please let me know. I am more than happy to help you in any way that I can. So, all right, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.